Here we are with Brett Agnew. Obviously, end of season now. Just met up and had a little chat. Brett, first of all, what I want to talk about is the end of the season. How do you think the season finished, mate?
To be fair, the full season we done all right, apart from maybe 4 games towards the end, which kind of derailed us a bit. Had a bit of a down, bit of poor patch at that time, which everybody had a poor patch through the season, but they had theirs at the start, some in the middle, and we unfortunately had ours at the back end. But we dusted ourselves down. We played after, I think it was after the Hemsworth game, we beat Eccles Hill 7-0, and from there on in, we had some fantastic performances, some individual bits of brilliance, and just all round team performances, which a lot of the lads who were left out found it hard to get in. I obviously brought myself back into playing, which surprised people at the time, but
yeah, it surprised me.
Yeah, well, to be honest, I think it surprised a lot. It surprised myself as well. I kind of wanted it to go the wrong way, because then I could just stick to the managing, but now I've got the buzz back.
You got bagged a couple of goals as well?
Yeah, but as I say, I should have scored a lot more, to be fair. But as I say, the team, when you get chances, we produced a lot of chances. The strikers get a lot of chances. So yeah, myself and Jake and Joe made quite a formidable trio, to be honest. Scored, I think it was 20 odd goals, 22 goals.
So, I was going to say, to be honest, I know the last time we spoke we was well in the mix. I know you'd won a few games, and we seemed to have that little patch where
it started with the Barton game. I think what sort of won during the week, and it put the pressure on us. I think it worked itself out to about 6 or 7 points. We still had a game in hand against Stavely at the time, so yeah, don't know what happened really. That was the worst performance of the season, was the Barton game, and then I came in after that, and that was one of the games I was very, very disappointed with the lads. Not many I came in and ranted and raved, to be honest. I never really shouted. Always tried to pick the lads up. You're going to lose games, and that's a be on and end all it really. But yeah,
when you became manager there, would you have thought, do you know what, third in my first season from where was it, so like 14th, 15th, to finish off third? You must be proud of that achievement with the league.
Massively. Obviously, I've never been shy saying I'm gutted that we never won the league, because I want to be a winner. But in the grand scheme of things, the third place from where we were, I think we're 14th, 6 points off 13th or whatever.
So to finish third is great.
Yeah, but I never thought it would have went like that, to be honest, because I've not had any managerial experience, I've never had any coaching experience. It was just a case of bringing the lads round and enjoying football again, and just trying to big them up, basically. And that was no disrespect to Curtis. Curtis had his ways, and sometimes things just run flat and they run stale, and that's what happened. And Curtis had his family issues and his work commitments and stuff. So no, I thank Curtis and I thank Pete for bringing me in at the time.
Obviously, to talk about the highlight then, obviously East Riding Senior Cup final. Must be nice to get your hands on a bit of silverware in that first season as well.
Yeah, of course, and it's good to get it back in our hands as well. Obviously, I think the final's been between us for the last 4 years. I think Hull City and Bredon we've beaten 3 out of 4, so it's good to bring it back. Pete's always happy having that trophy, because it's worth a fortune, that trophy. It's worth a few £1,000 anyway, so Pete likes to flaunt it about. So and he deserves it. He deserves to do what he can with a bit of silverware and finishing third and stuff, and yeah, he deserves it, because he does a lot for the club. Likes things like this, taking people out for a big fancy meal and just giving them little trophies and that, volunteers, and
yeah, just by the way, we're at the staff end of the season dinner, by the way. That's why we've got Brett here tonight. So obviously I'm really impressed how we did this first season anyway, and I think as we look forward now, straight away little things have started happening since the end of the season. So if we talk about Tom Jackson, obviously fantastic goalkeeper, he's now sailed ship.
Well, No, the thing is with Tom is, I ain't going to tell a lie. I was trying to get Tom a move all season. I think he's too good for this level. He needs a proper goalkeeping coach, and since Gav left because he's work commitments and just the travelling and stuff like that, we never had anybody to help Tom out. We had my friend Matt Harvey come in for just a couple of Thursdays, just because, as you know, goalkeepers are kind of get left out at this unless there's a proper coach. So I phoned a few people that I know a bit higher up in a couple of pro clubs and stuff like that, and they said they would send scouts down and to watch Tom and stuff like that. And yeah, what I says to him, I mean, Frickley have came in for him, and what I says to him, he phoned me up and he's been brutally honest because he's a nice kid, and he says that it's close to him, it's 20 minutes and stuff, and I says that's fine. I says as long as you're not making the decision to just jump in because it's a club a bit higher, then that's fine by me, because he deserves to have a full-time coach and stuff, or a part-time coach, but he's here all the time, whatever. Yeah, so
have you got a replacement lined up? Obviously, massive respect going out to Tom. Now, as a supporter, it's great watching this year. But have you got someone lined up?
Yeah, we've got a couple of lads. We've got a couple of lads on the pipeline that's going to come down pre-season. Spoke to a few. I've also spoke to James Hitchcock, who was with Bridlington for a long time. James he's a friend of a lot of the players, and I rate Hitchy, to be honest. It was just obviously he had his differences with Curtis and stuff. So
is the plan to bring him back in then? Yeah.
Well, we're
talking about it.
Yeah,
sort of thing.
We're bringing them into pre-season and then we'll decide. We're not deciding anything until the pre-season's all sorted. But we've got another lad coming in as well, and maybe another, just to weigh them up to see what happens.
Obviously,
ideally, you would love to have two goalkeepers, but in this standard, you don't have a goalkeeper.
Yeah, they're going to go and play for someone else and be a number one, aren't they?
Of course, yeah.
Obviously, been some interesting stuff in the free press this week, and obviously another person going out the door, local favourite, Jake Day. How did all that come about?
Well, Jake, he phoned me up and said that a couple of teams were interested in him, and he said he wanted to go higher. So, listen, I would be contradicting myself, because I left Bridlington to go to North Ferriby. I went for the reason that I thought my legs were packing in, which I was right. I was playing with an injury for the full season, and I wanted to see what it was like in that level while I could. So Jake wants to go and play a little bit higher, and you can't stop lads trying. If that's what he wants to do, then that's what he wants to do. I mean, as I say, I thought I tried to help him this season with his just kind of all-round game and his fitness and stuff, and I think majority he had a couple of niggling injuries, which is a shame, because you never like that as a striker. You always want to kind of play the full season and get as many goals as you can. But no, listen, I'm not going to be here and stand here and say, oh, this and that, because if he wants to go and do it, then that's fine. I wish him all the best. I hope it really works out for him, because I don't hold grudges, you know what I mean? And that's the thing. It's just unfortunate that he didn't stay to do it with us, to go to the next level with us. So,
as it's like you say, some irons in fires in
that's football.
Regards
that's
to bringing people in and all that.
If somebody offered me tomorrow to go for my job another £2,000-3,000 a year more than I would, because I've got a family. So Jake's got a family as well, and he's got to look after them.
And he's got aspiration as well, by the sounds of it.
Yeah. So that's his choice.
So, like I said, the irons in the fire. Players probably might be a little bit new lookish come the start of pre-season.
Yeah. We've also got Tim Taylor's left the club as well. Tim's phoned me the other day. He wants to just go and try enjoy his football again, because obviously he'd been a bit part. He never really played much under Curtis, and then he'd been a bit part with myself, which was no, that was nothing really. It was, Tim's a good footballer. It was just a couple of players came in and played a bit better, and yeah, he's been a good player for the club at the end of the day. He's done a lot, so that was just Tim's gone. But yeah, we've got
anybody else that you know of?
I'm talking to some of the lads. I've still at the phone. I met up with the boys on Thursday, and the spine and the core of the team staying, so that's good. You can build around that. I've spoke to some very big names in the non-league game round about us. Some very, very vast experience. They've won this league a couple of times. But
so when's our first dates in our diary? And when are we going to see the Bridtown Army back on our travels? Or
we've got the first friendlies against Hull United the 27th of June as a pre-season, as a Thursday night, and then we start again. But we're trying to get some big games. It just all depends on when the pitch is ready. That's the thing. Our pitch has had a lot of finals, had a few finals today, and then it's got a lot of maintenance in that because it's the best pitch in the league. So,
it is a good pitch, yeah. Really good.
It needs a lot of doing. So we'll see. We've got a few. We play Scarborough. We play them in a midweek, I think, up there, and then we go down to Bridgewater, which is very nice to be representing the league. You know what I mean? It's good to be chosen by the league, so it shows us we're doing something right, which helps if you're not getting sent off all the time. We've got me in the team, and Tom Flem as well. So I think that never really got much fair play out of us. But yeah, we've got some things, and then we've been invited to Hull City's tournament alongside Pickering and Huddersfield, which is very nice because you know what I mean. It's always good to be invited to places by people and test yourself. And I'm hoping to see if I can get maybe possibility of getting a couple of the Hull City lads on a work experience thing to give them a try at because some of them need to be obviously in men's football and stuff. So yeah, I'm going to have a chat with the managers and stuff, and maybe that's something that we can work around, build a few bridges between the clubs and give lads an opportunity, as we always seem to be playing them in that final anyway.
Well, I'll tell you what I'm going to say to you, Brett, right? On behalf of all the supporters, thank you for giving us what I think has been an incredible season. And like I say, we look forward to following the journey in pre-season and into next season. So, hey, Bridtown TV, Brett,
yeah, thank you
very much.
Cheers.
And like I said, please watch, like, subscribe. Let's get it out there, and as many people as we can watching the clip. Brett, thank you very much. Have a good summer, mate.
Thanks a lot. Take care.
Bye.